My dentist took a phone call during my tooth removal, and then something went very wrong. I woke up during my wisdom tooth extraction when I was 17. They had given me IV sedation, so I was supposed to be out. Then I felt the drill pushing into the back of my jaw, and I knew I was awake. I couldn't open my eyes. I couldn't move my hands. I couldn't make a sound. I heard the drill whining, then felt pressure so deep it made my whole face throb. I tried to lift one finger, but nothing happened. The assistant said my heart rate was rising, but the surgeon said, "She's nervous." Then his phone rang through a Bluetooth speaker in the room. He sighed and said, "Hold on, it's my wife." I thought he would step away. Instead, he answered while the drill was still in my mouth. His wife yelled, "Where are you? Hannah's recital started 20 minutes ago." He said, "I'm in surgery, babe. I'll be there soon." I heard a little girl crying in the background. The assistant went quiet, like she knew this was wrong. I kept waiting for him to pause the procedure, check on me, or at least put the phone down. His hand moved faster. The drill dug harder, and sharp pain ran up the side of my face. He said, "I just need 5 more minutes." His wife said, "If you miss this one too, don't come home." He pushed, pulled, and muttered, "Come on." Then there was a crack so loud I felt it in my head. The assistant froze. "Doctor, was that supposed to happen?" He didn't answer. For a second, only the drill motor hummed. Then he just said, "Suction, more suction." I tasted blood sliding toward the back of my throat. The assistant said, "Her vitals are spiking again." He snapped, "She's fine." The drill touched something deeper, and pain shot through me so hard I thought I would black out. His phone kept buzzing on the counter. He told the assistant to read the texts. She said, "Hannah is asking where you are." Then, "She's crying." Then, "Your wife says don't bother coming if you're still not there." He grabbed another tool and twisted so hard my jaw felt like it would split. The assistant stepped back. "We need to stop. There's too much bleeding." He said, "I'm almost done." She said, "No, we should wake her up and reschedule." His voice dropped low. "We finish this now. I'm not missing another one." I was just the thing between him and the door. Then I heard my mom outside in the hallway. "This was supposed to take 30 minutes. It has been over an hour." The receptionist mumbled something. My mom said, "That is my daughter in there. I want an update now." Hearing her gave me one clear thought. Move. Let them know you're awake. I focused on my right hand. I tried to bend one finger. Nothing. I tried again while the surgeon pulled at my jaw. My pinky twitched. It was tiny, but it was real. I put everything I had into doing it again. My hand dragged across the armrest until my fingers brushed his sleeve. He didn't notice. The drill started again. I forced my hand higher and caught his wrist. He felt it. The drill stopped at once. He looked down at my hand, then at my face. "How long have you been awake?" he whispered. I couldn't talk. My mouth was full of metal, gauze, and blood. I lifted my other hand and held up 3 shaking fingers. The assistant gasped, "3 minutes?" I shook my head as much as the mouth brace allowed. The surgeon looked at the wall clock. His face went pale. We had started at 3:30. It was 6:47. The assistant covered her mouth. "She's been conscious?" The surgeon's voice changed. "Listen to me," he said softly. "I'm going to give you something stronger and finish properly, but you can't tell anyone about the phone calls. I could lose everything." I stared at him. My jaw was burning. My throat tasted like blood. He squeezed my wrist and said, "Please, my daughter's recital. My marriage is falling apart. I made a mistake." Then his phone buzzed again. The assistant looked at the screen and whispered, "She says Hannah went on without you." For 1 second, his face broke. I almost felt sorry for him. Then pain pulsed through my jaw, and I remembered him rushing, ignoring the assistant, and drilling while I was trapped in my own body. My mom pounded on the door. "Open this door right now!" she shouted. The surgeon leaned closer and whispered, "Please don't ruin my life." That did it. I tightened my grip on his wrist and stared at him. Then I bit down on his finger as hard as I could. He screamed. The assistant yanked the tray away, and my mom shoved the door open before he could say another word.